Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and Sigma just announced their 24-105 f4 OS art lens. But before we jump into the full information and what I think about it, if you haven't signed up for the FroKnowsPhoto email list, you can do so over on the website. Just look for that orange box that's popping up on the screen. You can click on the screen and it will take you over there. If you sign up, I'll give you a free guide to capturing motion in low light situations. So here we go. 24-105 f4 OS. So it's a constant f4. At 24, it's f4, and at 105, it's f4. It also has their optical stabilization, which is a good thing to have. Now, Sigma has been doing a great job over the past 2 years creating much higher quality lenses than they were. You have the 18-35. You've got that the 34-14s, the new 85s, and just they've put out some really nice type of glass for people that it's less expensive than the Nikon or the Canon or the, I guess, Sony variety lenses that are out there. But the question is, who is this 24-105 for? Let's look at the competition. Canon has a 24-105 IS, which is an f4, and that goes for $1,149. So $1,150, they've got that lens. And Nikon took it a step further. They have a 24-120 VR f4, which sells for just under $1,300. So there's different options already for the Nikon and the Canon. And the one thing that at the time of making this video, Sigma didn't put out was the price. They just sent the press release, but what is the price going to be? Well, I can't think it's going to be $1,149 because that's how much the Canon is. And if I had my choice, I would probably buy the Nikon or the Canon over the Sigma. That's just my personal preference. So what do I think the price is going to be for this 24-105 f4 OS? At first, I didn't think it could be $899. But I think it has to be $899. If it's $1,000, well, for another $150, I could buy the Canon version and stick with that. So I'm thinking this lens is going to be $899, could be $999, but I'm going to stick with $899 and see what actually happens and if that's the case. So who is this lens for? It is for a full frame owner. You have a D600, you have a Canon 6D. If it is $899, it's going to be a good value. I'm assuming it's going to be a very good lens. Nice quality, it has the optical stabilization, it's an f4. Where does it come in handy? Is it a good portrait lens? It's not a great portrait lens at 24, but it's a nice range. 24-105 on a full frame camera is a beautiful, beautiful range. You've got your wide angle and you've got a nice little telephoto that you could do portraits at 105. So this lens, you know, it's great for parties. It's great for weddings. Why is it great for weddings? Because if you're using a flash indoors, you don't really need to worry about that 2.8 as much. That f4 is perfectly fine. You want to have that extra reach so that on a dance floor, you can go from the ultra wide angle to get a group shot to going to get a tight shot of the hands on the back of the husband or the dress, the hands on the back of the dress. So there's a lot of different uses for this type of lens. Again, I still love my 2.8s, but that's me. This 24-105 does have a place. The optical image stabilization is going to be good, and being an f4 isn't bad, and just Sigma has done a great job with putting out lenses. So I'd be interested to seeing the price. What do you guys think the price is going to be if they haven't put it out at the time that you're leaving this comment? My guess, $899, just like that 18-35 1.8 lens that they came out with. So that is my thoughts on the Sigma 24-105 f4 OS. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya!